Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Before we get today's video started, if you guys did not know, most of you guys that watch my videos are not subscribed, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that notification bell also so you do not miss any streams or videos. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel to another video. Before we get today's video started, I want you guys to smash that like button if you guys are ready for season 3, because I know I am, man. Season 2 is getting a little bit stale. I'm way too excited for season 3. I know they pushed it back a couple times, but hopefully this is the last time. So smash that like button if you guys are ready for season 3. And on that note, since we're speaking about season 3, as you guys can see in the title, man, I want to talk about how to get ready for solo FNCS in season 3. So hopefully I can give you guys a couple good tips in this video to help you perform better and to be more ready for solo FNCS when it does come next season. All right, so I'm gonna hop straight into it, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. So the first thing I want to talk about is arena and scrims. If I were you guys and I wanted to be the most prepared I can be for solo FNCS, I would stop playing arena and switch to scrims. Okay, that's my first tip. The reason I say this is because scrims are a lot better practice because they have those stacked end games. You're not gonna see these stacked end games in arena, so it's gonna be harder for you to prepare for solo FNCS in arena because the games aren't gonna be like that at all. All right, the games are gonna be more similar to scrims. So what you're gonna want to do is get in a scrim discord, man, and start playing more scrims and practice those stacked end games with good players and work on your IQ in those end games. Work on making the right decisions and getting higher and higher placement every time. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is working on your weaknesses. All right, this might be obvious, but I want to say this because this is very important. So basically, if you're really good at like creative and box fighting and 1v1ing in private lobbies with your friends, maybe you should spend more time working on playing actual games or VOD reviewing or playing Zone Wars to work on your tunnels. You know, work on your weaknesses. Stop doing the things that you know you're good at and start working on the things that you need to improve. And this starts with admitting what you're bad at. Okay, like me, I know I could use a little bit more IQ when it comes to end games and making decisions in those stacked lobbies. So that's why I know I need to play more scrims and focus more on VOD reviewing and scrimming, okay? Because I'm good and creative, man. My mechanics are cracked, but I definitely need to work on my IQ more. So definitely work on your weaknesses, guys. Focus less on the things you're good at and focus more on the things that need improvement. So my third tip today, guys, is to learn your landing spot like the back of your hand. Okay, pick a landing spot that you want to stick with and learn it. All right, now I know season 3 is coming up and the map might be changing, but even if the map does change, you need to pick a landing spot and start to study it and practice your loot routes right away. Okay, you need to know your landing spot pretty well because you're going to want to be able to get a competitive advantage over your opponent. Okay, if you know where all the loot is and you know where the best loot paths are, you're going to get more loot than your opponent. Okay, and this will help you out a lot and help you be more consistent. So that's definitely a very important tip, is to learn your landing spot. Now my next tip, I believe this is tip number 4, is to VOD review. I was already talking about this a little bit in the second tip, but VOD reviewing is very important. This helps with your game IQ. And more importantly, you need to VOD review yourself. Record your gameplays when you die or even when you win. Look back on it and see what you did wrong or see what you did right, okay? And make a mental note of that so that you can work on that in the next game. Or if you did something right, make a mental note of that so when that problem arises again, you know how to overcome it. All right, so VOD review yourself. And if you want, man, there's people on YouTube that do VOD reviews so that you don't have to do it yourself. All right, you can watch them VOD review somebody and give you all the tips and point out all the stuff that's not obvious to you. And a couple of people you can watch on YouTube are people like Monster D-Face, Balla TW, or someone like Speedy Gonzalez. These guys do a lot of VOD reviews and they're very good at it, okay? And they post a lot of them. I've been watching Monster D-Face lately just because he's been posting a lot lately about the FNCS and VOD reviewing people from the FNCS. So I've been watching that a lot and it's been helping me on my game IQ. It's been giving me pointers and it allows me to take things from that I want to put into my own gameplay to make myself a better player. And this brings me into my next tip, which is building your IQ, which is basically the focus of all these other tips. All right, all these other tips are going to point towards you building your IQ. The reason I wanted to make this its own tip is because I wanted to stress that game IQ is more important than mechanics, in my opinion. You could be super cracked on mechanics and creative and all that stuff. Your edits are super fast, but if you don't have a good IQ, it's not going to take you far. You can have decent mechanics, but really good IQ, and you can make placements with that. Look at people like Tfue, for instance. Tfue's mechanics are good, but they're not the best. All right, he's not the fastest, and he's not the most cracked when it comes to mechanics and building and edits and stuff like that. But Tfue makes up for it with really high IQ. He knows what decisions to make when, he knows what not to do, and he knows how to get it done and get the points and make the placement. All right, so that's one example of why game IQ is more important than mechanics and why it will take you farther than mechanics will. All right, and this brings me to my last tip, which is focus on keeping a good mindset when you play. All right, and this is when you win or lose. You want to keep the same mindset regardless of what happens. And you need to practice this when you're playing your scrims or when you're playing anything. Okay, just focus on keeping a good mindset and don't blame the game when you die. This is one of the worst mistakes you can make. Just because if you blame the game, you blame your death on a glitch, you blame it on other things, you're not learning from the experience. You're basically telling yourself that it wasn't your fault that you died. So in this case, you're not finding a way to get better in that situation, okay? So you definitely want to keep a good mindset, reflect on yourself. Don't be afraid to tell yourself that you did something wrong and that you could do better next time. All right, so this is very important. Definitely keep that good mindset. Don't blame the game, and this will make you a better player. You'll learn more from your mistakes, and this will take you farther in the long run. All right, guys, so that's going to bring this video to an end. Hopefully these tips helped you guys, man. I'm trying to get you guys ready for solo FNCS just as much as I'm trying to get ready for the next season's tournaments. So start applying these tips to your gameplay, man. And down the road, I promise it'll make you a better player. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell also so you do not miss any streams or videos. Use code VON in the item shop, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you in the next one, guys. Peace out.